फिर आपको इतने उसको ऊपर बिठा के क्यों आप जा रहे हैं? आपका नहीं है वो शब्द। फिर उसका मीनिंग आपको समझ में आ गया तो आपके अब शर्म आ जाएंगे। हिंदू का जो मीनिंग है वो बहुत गंदी है। ನಾ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ತಪ್ಪಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಪರ್ಷಿಯನ್ ಶಬ್ದ ಬಂದದ್ದು ನೂರಾರು ದಾಖಲೆಗಳಿದೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಆರ್ಯ ಸಮಾಜದ ಸಂಸ್ಥಾಪಕರಾದ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ದಯಾನಂದ ಸರಸ್ವತಿ ಅವರು ರಚಿಸಿದ ಸತ್ಯಾರ್ಥ ಪ್ರಕಾಶ ಪುಸ್ತಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಉಲ್ಲೇಖ ಇದೆ. ಇದನ್ನು ತಾವು ನೋಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯ ಕೂಡ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ GS ಪಾಟೀಲ್ ಅವರ ಬರೆದಂಥ ಬಸವ ಭಾರತ ಪುಸ್ತಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಉಲ್ಲೇಖ ಇದೆ.
Now, naturally, this shocker of a justification has fueled the battle further between the Congress and BJP. Congress has so far offered token condemnation, but when it comes to action, nothing has been done till now. Congress maintains that Hinduism is a way of life, and Jarkiholi's remarks are not the viewpoint of the Congress. The BJP, on the other hand, is pressing for anti-Hindu Jarkiholi's ouster. It has asked why Rahul is silent on his bigotry.
हम उस बयान की पूर्ण निंदा करते हैं, खंडन करते हैं. हम उस बयान को एक्सेप्ट नहीं करते. हम हिंदुइज्म इज ए वे ऑफ लाइफ को मानते हैं. मुझे गर्व है, मैं व्यक्तिगत तौर पे कहता हूं कि मुझे गर्व है कि मैं हिंदू हूं.
So it is Mr. Satish Jarkiholi's statement is purely his own statement. Congress party will not agree it. We condemn it. Our party is a party with a lot of history, culture, multi-language, multi-religion. We are formed out of it. We don't want to hurt anyone's sentiment.
हिंदू लफ्ज कहां से आया, पहले किसने बोला, ये एक एकेडमिक बहस तो हो सकती है, लेकिन ये राजनीतिक बहस नहीं हो सकती. इन हालात में इस तरीके का बयान गैर जरूरी बयान है, नासमझी का बयान है.
और मौन ಸತೀಶ್ ಜಾರಕಿಹೊಳಿ ಅವರ ಸಮ್ಮತಿನ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪಕ್ಷ ಬಹುಸಂಖ್ಯಾತ ಹಿಂದೂಗಳ ಭಾವನೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಧಕ್ಕೆ ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಮಾತನಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು? ಎರಡನೇದಾಗಿ ಸತೀಶ್ ಜಾರಕಿಹೊಳಿ ಅವರು ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಇನ್ನೂ ತಮ್ಮ ವಾದವನ್ನು ಸಮರ್ಥನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಹೇಯ ಕೃತ್ಯ.
Definitely in this direction we'll prove and we'll show is completely wrong and is lacking information, and more so his hatredness towards the religion and to our party has been always very well known.
उनके वचन को पढ़ना चाहिए. इस प्रकार के बातें करना पूरे समाज को एक तरीके से कष्ट होता है. हम इसकी निंदा करते हैं.
The anti-Hindu remarks come at a time when Rahul Gandhi is spearheading Congress's flagship Bharat Jodo Yatra, but that too has been mired in controversies. First, he met Tamil Nadu's hate pastor who insulted Hindu gods. Then he was pictured with a man who had slaughtered a cow in the middle of the street, Riju Makutti, in 2017. Rijal Makutti, in fact, was suspended from the party for slaughtering a calf in the open street while protesting against the beef ban or the proposed beef ban. If this was not enough, former UPA Mantri Shivraj Patil contended that Lord Krishna preached jihad to Arjun. All this while, Rahul Gandhi remained silent. The same opposition that bayed for the blood of Nupur Sharma and sought her immediate arrest is now silent on the spate of anti-Hindu statements being made by members of the Congress. Even Rahul Gandhi had claimed that it's not Nupur Sharma but the Prime Minister and RSS who are responsible for hate. Now, he remains quiet on the comments being made by his multiple aides. We've got R.P. Singh, national spokesperson of the BJP, Ratan Sharda, author, Ravi Srivastava, political analyst. And my first question is to George Kurian, political analyst. Why is it okay to just distance? Why can't there be action, George Kurian?
Well, for your viewers, let me make it very clear that the in charge for Karnataka and the General Secretary, Mr. Randeep Singh Surjewala, has placed it on record and condemned the incident and the statements made by Satish Jarkiholi that, the Congress party believes that all religions and faith and...
But sir, Mr. Jarkiholi remains adamant on what he said. He doesn't have a shred of remorse. Today he said, I will resign if I am proven wrong. He said, what I said was absolutely correct. He doesn't have a shred of remorse.
Well, I agree to what you're saying. He has said that he has made these remarks in his personal capacity. Having said that,
but he continues to occupy a very senior post in your party. He's not just a random person.
Padmaja, let me just make my point here. I strongly believe that the Congress party should lead by example and make it clear that some kind of a suspension needs to be placed so that such things will not happen in the future.
Sir, there is no leading by example. Right now, people are standing by what they said and there is no action taken against them. RP Singh.
Well, Padmaja, first let me greet your viewers for the happy Gurpurab of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. And it was Guru Nanak Dev Ji who mentioned in Guru Granth Sahib, and I accept that. Khursana, Khasmana, Kiya, Hindustan Daraya. When Babur attacked India, he wrote this, that Babur has invaded India and is scaring Indians. So, and Hindustan word was used in Shri Guru Granth Sahib. But problem is that people in Congress, because of the political reason, political objectives, for their vote bank politics, they can go to any extent and do anything. I remember Mr. Rahul Gandhi telling the American ambassador that there's more threat to India than from Hindus than the Lashkar-e-Toba. And so that when it came to the filing of affidavit in court, they said Ram doesn't exist. And also that during the Ram Mandir also they opposed it tooth and nail. The lawyers who were affiliated to Congress party, they opposed it to tooth and nail. But let me quote Rig Veda so that it should be clear to people who say that Hindustan word has been there because of the Persians. Himalaya, Sabhare, Pavat, Indu Sarovar, Ta Deva Nirmat Desh, Hindustan, Parchet. This is in Rig Veda. And you can't date Rig Veda. I mean, 5,000, 10,000 years, we don't know. But minimum 6,000 years dating is there. I mean, it can be beyond that also. The problem is that they only do it for, again I say, for political objectives. And this, in both the texts of Guru Granth Sahib and Rig Veda, I've just quoted you, Hindustan word is being used. So, for them, Hindu is a Persian word. For them,
But Mr. Kurian is saying that we have already denounced.
Is the abusive word in Persian language.
Everyone seems to say that we have denounced. Why are you still trying to drum it up?
No, denouncing what? No. What have they taken any action against the person? He still stick to his thing, his words. He still stick to his whatever utterance he has done. He's saying that I'm okay. I'll resign. Otherwise, if I have to, I'll be forced. I'll resign.
Mr. Kurian, in fact, he has thrown out a challenge. He is now saying that prove me wrong, and then I'm willing to step down, Ravi Srivastava. He's almost challenging, leave alone being repentant.
I've just proven him.
It is a Congress party internal matter. They have denounced it. They have distanced themselves. They have asked his explanation as well. So I think the action to be taken is their prerogative. They will what they want to do. I want to ask some questions here. That what did you do to Mr. Banshidhar Bhagat, who was patawing the Saraswati Mata? What action did you take against the Dilip Ghosh, who was asking for the origin of Durga Mata? What action did you take against the Yogi Adityanath, who was asking the Lord Hanuman that he was which caste he belonged to? So who are you? I mean, are you the custodian? The moment you feel, no other party in the country is educated about it other than the BJP. Well, are you the proprietors? Are you it is your Hindus are your property or what? Everybody is a Hindu here.
Mr. Sharda.
Everybody can object against it. What's the problem?
Mr. Sharda, there are plenty of people who've made loose comments in the past. Nobody had an issue. Suddenly, Congress is being demonized. Ratan Sharda.
Well, I don't want to get to the argument of the Ravi Srivastava who comes only to oppose anybody involved with Hinduism or Hindutva. Let me take the debate to more serious issue. One is, there is a compulsive Hindu hate in Congress right from Mr. Nehru's time when he said in the Discovery of India that I find the sculptures in South India of the gods very repulsive and very disturbing. Okay. Then you have people continuously from 2007-8 talking about Hindu terror, talking about ISI equal to Hindutva. Then we had Shivraj Singh Patil, we had Digvijay Singh, we had Mani Iyer, we had a host of people. How many people will they isolate and disown? If they start disowning every leader of Congress, who makes anti-Hindu statements, what leaders are they left with? No leader in the public life can say, this is my personal opinion. You are standing up as a Congress person, Congress leader, so you own up the statement. That is point one. So this anti-Hindu threat basically, I believe, is a sabotage against Rahul Gandhi's effort to revive the Congress party. Does Congress party realize this? By coming on TV and making noises about what about BJP, etc. Let me complete. I have no problem with Hindu. Just a moment. Please.
Okay, give Mr. Sharda a moment. Mr. Srivastava, give Mr. Sharda a moment and then respond. Yes, go on.
I am coming to a very serious issue. I have no problem with Hindus being named after Sindhu, because the Persian word was that people live beyond the Indus River, Sindhu River were Hindus. It proves what RSS has been saying, that basically Hindu is a geocultural concept. For Congress to concede that India was not born on 1947 August, but was born 6,000 years back, is a great leap of faith. I hope Congress carries on that. It will come there very well.
Okay.
And the problem is the word Gandhi. What is Gandhi about?
And nobody has actually clarified on that. You know, the funny thing is, or rather the tragic thing is, Mr. Srivastava, that everyone is talking about, are you a custodian? Are you a custodian? Nobody is a custodian, but the very least every person in this country expects is decency in discourse. You can argue ad nauseum, it came from Persia, it came from Romania, it came from Georgia, but to say uski meaning hi Gandhi hai. And there is no apology for it. There is not even a reasoning for it. He is saying what I said was right. Prove me wrong.
Prove me wrong. Who came from foreign lands? Is the person saying that we are outside Bharat? No.
And the funny thing is,
labeled by others.
Mr.
We are
Srivastava.
Hindus labeled by others. That is not the issue. But Mughals who came from outside, who plundered India, killed people.
How long you will fight for Mughals?
They are their own.
Okay, let Mr. Srivastava respond. Respond, Mr. Srivastava. Yes.
And you have still not come out of it. But this is an academic debate.
No. Here is what is not academic. So let me lay down few things straight. One thing is not academic, is that there needs to be a decency when talking to each other. Now, the same set of people who were absolutely unforgiving when it came to Nupur Sharma and said, how could she have spoken in that way? Her tone was wrong, she was denigrating, she was blasphemous. Off with her head. Now, when somebody goes around saying, oh, if you are a Hindu, you are a Shudra. If you are a Hindu, you are a prostitute. If you are a Hindu, it is a dirty word. If you are a Hindu, you would be embarrassed. If you are a Hindu, you are this, you are that. And nothing. Nobody is asking for their arrest. Nobody is asking for their suspension. There is not even a basic one-day, rap on their knuckle. It's, oh, we've distanced ourselves. You can keep talking rubbish. But it's okay. You will continue as our president. Why? Why? Let me remind you, by the way, sir, that the same bunch of people who Nupur Sharma said that Nupur Sharma is a symptom, the Malays is RSS and BJP. Now let me ask you, is Mr. Jarkiholi a symptom and the Malays is his party? Would the same logic extend, Mr. Srivastava? Let's do apples and apples.
I don't buy all these arguments. What I am saying is that the action
answer my straight question. What don't you buy? What is not to buy? Nupur Sharma, there were multiple FIRs against her across the country. Why does Mr. Jarkiholi get away with we want to distance ourselves? Why?
Go and file the FIR.
Why?
You go and file the FIR. No, you also go and file the FIR.
No, you should be filing. You are among the people who are asking for her arrest, for her to be thrown in jail till the end of time. Today you are not outraged. Today you are like, oh, it's an academic debate. Today it becomes academic. Then it was about blasphemy. Today it is academia, if you please. Why?
You want to have a one-sided discussion, you carry on.
It is not one-sided. It is a very clear discussion that if Nupur Sharma is about dignity and about respect to religion, then so is Mr. Jarkiholi. It is not academic.
He has referred to the book of Satyarth Prakash. He has talked about the book of the Bal Gangadhar Tilak. He has talked about the book of the G.S. Patil. That's why I'm saying it is an academic debate.
Ratan Sharda, is he quoting from Bal Gangadhar Tilak? When did Bal Gangadhar Tilak say it's a dirty word? Where did Bal Gangadhar Tilak say it's a dirty word?
Arey, come on.
Harshit Singh.
It is
a dirty word. Satish Prakash, I'll get you Satish, I'll send you Satish Prakash. Where is it written? It's a dirty word in Satish Prakash.
Arey, have you read it? Have you read it?
Just refer me the page number.
It's an academic debate.
Just refer me the page number. Just refer me the page number.
आपने अपनी पार्टी में वो विस्की में विष्णु बसे जैसे लोग रखे हुए हैं।
आप हमेशा वो विस्की में विष्णु लेकर के आ जाते हैं। आप सिंपल बताइए ना सर। उन्होंने अल्टीमेट रेफ्यूज ऑफ एनीवन लूजिंग एन आर्ग्यूमेंट, उन्होंने बोला विस्की में विष्णु बसे। अरे आप आज की बात कीजिए ना। अगर ये जारकीहोली साहब को लगता है कि ये गंदा शब्द है तो हाउ इज दिस नॉट इंसल्टिंग?
बंशीधर भगत की बात मत करो, योगी आदित्यनाथ की बात मत करो, दिलीप घोष की बात मत करो,
जैसे आज जारकीहोली जी की बात नहीं करेंगे,
आज सिर्फ जारकीहोली की बात करो। Another 24 hours, you will start talking about someone else.
Mr. Srivastava, it is very easy to engage in this random banter which means nothing. I am asking you, sir, very specific question, which is that if you are outraged by Nupur Sharma making a comment on TV, why aren't you equally outraged by Mr. Jarkiholi and you are like, oh, these are academic debates that we should be having? How is this academic, sir? Calling somebody dirty, how is this academic?
What Nupur Sharma case is, it is in the court of law. The sub judice matter.
So shouldn't Mr. Jarkiholi also be in a court of law? Shouldn't he also have FIRs against him? Why aren't you demanding his arrest? You were shouting from rooftops demanding Nupur Sharma's arrest. Why don't you want Mr. Jarkiholi arrested? With him, oh, you know, people have distanced themselves. Now we can have an academic debate. Why? Why is this academic?
I'm not offended. Simple. I'm not offended. It's an academic
You're not
matter.
offended? Why aren't you offended, sir? Because you think calling Hinduism dirty is okay. It's academic.
I don't know. He's another sundry man who has made a statement. Why should I be bothered?
Okay. If you're not offended by this, I think it speaks a lot about how tolerance is basically about being pushed all the time against a wall. But if that is what the perverted meaning of secularism has come to be, that it's okay to keep talking rubbish about people who are just taking it on the chin and dismiss it as academic, then it's not going to be okay, and people are going to start pushing back as well. Thanks very much, all gentlemen, for joining me. The other